So make yourself comfortable. And see what it's like to just sit here, noticing how your body is sitting here. And just allowing the eyes to close. While you're having your eyes closed and your body is sitting here, let's all together make an agreement with ourselves that we hold our body totally still, not in a uptight way, but in a relaxed way. We hold our body still during this morning's meditation. So if you notice any itching or any movement that wants to happen, see what it's like not to follow that itch or movement. And just let it do what it needs to do. So if there is an itch, just let it itch. And there are all kinds of expressions in general of our ego that wants, that wants our attention. So our bodies are sitting here. Feel your feet planted on the floor, or perhaps when you sit in cross-legged position, feel the sides of your legs touching the ground or the bed or the couch. Feel your sits bones touching the seat of the chair or cushion. Feel the spine rising up out of the pelvis. All the way to the skull. And I feel the muscles wrapped around the bones, connected with the bones. So I have a sense the bones are strong. I have a sense of all the bones in your body sitting here too. And the flesh wrapped around the bones, the organs, they're all here. And see if you can feel soft firmness in the muscles. Many of the teachings, they speak about sitting like a mountain, still and upright and open and spacious. Noticing the breath traveling in and out. It's all natural. We're not doing anything, we're just sitting. So the breath is breathing us. Bringing life into our bodies, bringing movement into our bodies. And really feel that. Feel the breath breathing you. Feel how the breath brings movement and life in your body. Really connect with your beautiful body because it is beautiful. And then allowing your consciousness to rest in your torso, in your belly, your Buddha womb, male or female, doesn't really matter. Just resting your consciousness in your Buddha womb. And perhaps there are still some thoughts moving. Just know they're not your thoughts. We're kind of like an antenna, and some thoughts we seem to attract and other thoughts not. But they're not ours. They're just thoughts moving through. Feelings, sensations moving through. And then notice how in the midst of all movement of the breath breathing us and some thoughts or images moving along, there's something already still. There's something already resting. So while you're still resting your consciousness in your belly, just notice how there is already something meditating without us doing anything. Even if the mind is busy, there's something that's not busy. And it's all in and all around our bodies. But for now, we're resting our consciousness in our bellies, in our Buddha wombs. And notice our bellies are being moved. And something is really still also. Relaxed, soft in our bellies. Even if there's a contraction in your belly, there's still something open and spacious that receives the contraction in your belly if there is a contraction. So feel the spaciousness in your belly. Feel the movement of the breath breathing your belly. Keep on resting your consciousness there. Notice how you naturally come aware of the movement in your whole torso just by resting your consciousness in your belly. So naturally the whole torso is being moved. And simultaneously there's a spaciousness in your whole torso too. Feel how naturally the quality of peace and silence moves in. It's like the presence of your being is moving in. So it comes to you. We're not going anywhere. We're not going to search. We're here available to receive the movement of the breath, breathing us, receiving the movement in the torso of the breath, receiving the silence in the torso, which can be received as a quality of silence or spaciousness or vibration. While you're holding your consciousness in your belly and in your torso, really notice how not only your torso is being moved by the breath, but actually also in subtler ways your legs and your feet, your shoulders and your arms and hands, and even your neck and throat and head. Our whole body is being engaged, brought to life and movement by the breath. Really feel that. We're in our bodies. We're not hanging out in outer space. We're hanging out in inner space, in our inner sanctuary, which is alive, being moved, spacious, and naturally resting as the presence of our being, as our nature. So receive that. We're here available to receive the still aliveness of life in our bodies. So notice how the body is really alive. It's being moved by subtle vibrations, and simultaneously it's very, very still. There's the silence of our being. It's right here. There's a presence of silence. It's not either or, it's and.